Happy video day, guys. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing a Halloween tutorial. And as you guys can see, I am wearing the look on my face right now. This is going to be a Euphoria inspired Halloween tutorial. Now, if you guys have never watched the show Euphoria, you are not alone. I have actually never watched it either, but I do love the makeup artist on the show. So she goes by Donnie Davy on Instagram, and I have been following her look since I saw the first one, and I was like, damn, I love this. And I decided that this is a really cool way for us to be able to have a really fun Halloween look without having to go too crazy. I mean, there is a lot of rhinestones going on here, but you know, this is something that is totally like work appropriate if you guys are allowed to dress up in the office, or if maybe you're going trick-or-treating with your kids and you don't want to go on full-on like dress mode. You can do some really cool eye looks that'll still look super Halloween, super fun. And yeah, that's what this look is going to be. This is actually not that hard to accomplish. The hardest part here is applying the rhinestones, but we're gonna go ahead and get into everything. Maybe something you guys would want to wear on Halloween. So before we get into this entire tutorial, my name is Christina Brooke. This is the Glam Ranch, and if you guys like anything that has to do with makeup, I would love it if you would take 1 second to hit that subscribe button so you can find me again and see all the videos that I'm always putting out. So let's go ahead and let's get right into how I created this look, Euphoria inspired Halloween look. All right, so we're gonna do this Euphoria inspired makeup look. I'm gonna be copying kind of this look right here. I'm gonna show you guys, I'll probably show you guys better on the screen. I'll put a picture up, but this is by Donnie Davy, and she is the makeup artist on this show. So the reason I thought this was cool is just because she has such really unique, cool looks that I thought would be awesome for Halloween. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Natasha Denona gold palette, and I'm gonna jump into this blue shade right here. And what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna put this all over the lid, kind of like if I was making like a smoky eye. So I'm gonna try to keep this simple of a look so that it's easier for you guys to recreate. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just place that on the lid like a smoky eye, and you guys will see how I smoke it out. And I'm trying to cut this like kind of like angular because I'm going to use rhinestones, so I kind of want to follow this path. I usually bring this part up high, but you'll see like after I put the darkest part here, whatever is left over on the brush is what I'll use to bring it up, because you don't want to add too much more because then you want it to look like a gradient, you know what I mean? But either way, I'm going to have rhinestones over this, so I don't have to like do it too perfect. So a brush that doesn't have any product on it, that's what I'm going to use to kind of like make these edges smooth out a little bit. But like I said, there's going to be rhinestones, so you don't have to be such a perfectionist, I don't believe, with this look, because you're going to cover a majority of it with rhinestones. I haven't done my concealer either, just so I can clean up if I drop any fallout on my eyes. So that's why I'm not so concerned with my face makeup. All right, so there's kind of like what we're going for. I'm gonna go ahead and do this same exact idea on this side, and then we're gonna move on to step 2. Okay, so that's kind of like what we've got going with the eyes. Like I said, this is going to be a majority rhinestoney look, so the base needs to just be a little bit blended, a little cute, but you don't have to go too crazy. I mean, if you're not the best with this, that's okay. I'm doing this inspired by how she did it. This is not the exact same look. She used more green colors, so I'm going to jump into this color. I'm going to use all the gold palette in case you guys have the gold palette, and then I'm just going to apply that like on the lid. I want this to be nice and pretty and shiny and reflective, and I love this color. Love it. It will put fallout on your eyes, so that's why I am definitely not caring about putting on my concealer last. So now what I want to do is I want to grab this glittery, like this is a primarily like glittery shade, and I just kind of like want to dab this. I love this palette, guys. Oh my god. Okay, So now that we've got that going, let's do a little bit on the lower lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer on. Just gonna put some of this under the eyes, take away any of the blue that kind of like fell, and also brighten up that lower lash line before I start working on it. I like to do this a lot, especially when I'm doing dark looks. So we're just gonna clean up everything. Let's quickly see how she did her. So she just did like a thin lower lash line. I think I'm gonna do a similar idea. I might blow it out just a tad bit more than she did, just because I like to blow out my lower lash line just a little bit more. So this concealer I don't set, by the way, guys, and I like it better unset, which I actually love. I'm gonna put this color right here on the lower lash line. Okay, so there we go. That is what we've got going. So you guys saw that was pretty simple, right? So that basic idea is pretty simple. I think a lot of people can recreate that. So if you guys are like one of those people who bought the gold palette from Natasha Denona because you loved all the colors, but then when you got the blues, you were like, when am I gonna wear those blues? Got you. We're gonna wear the blues now. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use these cute rhinestones. I actually got these on Amazon and these are really good. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the blues. I don't know if I'm gonna do this as a gradient. Maybe I'll use a little bit of green too. I'm not sure. But right now I'm gonna start off with the blues. So I'm gonna start off with the smallest rhinestone in this kit. And I'm gonna put that towards the inner portion. So much easier with tweezers. But I don't know where I put mine, and I don't want to leave the room because my daughter might wake up, so we're gonna do this with my fingers. But if you guys have tweezers, that's the way to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting them towards the inner portion of the eye. Now I'm gonna go on to a bigger one. If you guys want this to stick better, I would suggest using lash glue, but I don't want it to stick that long because this is only for a tutorial. A lot easier to use the tweezers. I suckered in and went to go get it. Actually not the easiest thing to apply these rhinestones, so this is going to be the longest part of what this look is going to take. Like, this is going to take you the longest. I think I'll put one more small, like middle sized, and then we're going to move on to the big ones. The hardest thing too is placement. Alright, I'm going to grab the bigger ones now. Bigger ones are easier to put on with your finger, to be honest. I like it better than the tweezers. I think at the end I'm going to put a medium-sized one. How cool is that? So I'm going to use the medium-sized ones to bring back this edge. So there we have already the lash line kind of created, if you guys can see. Wasn't the easiest thing to do, I will tell you guys. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few little diamonds underneath, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put silver ones, and I'm going to put baby silver ones. Like, here we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and duplicate what we did on this eye on this eye. Cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add some crazy mascara, and definitely use the tweezers if you can for the smaller ones, the mid-sized ones too, but the larger ones you can use your fingers. Ooh, what a difference mascara does, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is looking really cool. I need to bronze up my face a little bit. I'm gonna use my Hourglass Ghost. Might as well use the Ghost since we're doing a Halloween look. For the lips, what do I want to do for the lips? Let's use this color from HAUS Labs. This is the color Myth. So let's use Myth on the line. Oh my gosh. Let's use Myth on the lips. I think I'm gonna fill in my whole lip with this. So I like that all over the lips. I like this as a color. This would be a really pretty color. Okay, so now let's just top this with a lipstick. I'm gonna put on Alison from Natasha Denona on top. What we got going here? This looks really pretty, right? I think I'm gonna wear this. Dipping into this color right here and adding a little bit to the cheeks just to kind of look like if the eyeshadow kind of came down the face a little bit. Not too much. Then I'm just gonna cover a little bit with it with a brush. Let's take down the hair. Let's get everything nice and ready, and then I'll show you guys the final look in a few seconds. All right, guys, and that is it. This is the final look, and I have to tell you guys, I love it. I think it's super fun. You can do this in any color if you guys are more into pinks. If you could use the pink rhinestones. If you guys are into greens, you can use the green rhinestones, and you can do a look similar to this, and I honestly think it's really cool. Now, if you wanted to like go out of the box and maybe do something a little bit crazier, you can add some wings to your back, and oh my God, you're a fairy. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a very pretty look, so I actually really like it. One funny thing I will tell you guys about me is I have never been something ugly for Halloween. No, I'm like, honestly, I am serious. I have never liked ugly Halloween costumes. And when I say ugly, I mean like scary. Like I've never wanted to be something scary for Halloween. I've always wanted to be the princess, the fairy, I don't know, anything that's pretty. Anything pretty, I'm like, ooh, I'll do that. I just never liked the scary goblin. I'm like, if I can dress up one day as anything in this world, why would I want to be a goblin? So if you're like me and you like those type of Halloween costumes, then you're probably going to really enjoy this. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave me your comments below. Let me know if you guys would like any more rhinestone inspired Halloween looks. That's kind of like where my mind's going. Like, I really honestly love this whole rhinestone thing, and I think like, oh my gosh, I can come up with so many fun looks with rhinestones. If you guys want to see another one, let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.